it's time to dream with me. So, you're going to shampoo your hair with the shampoo that I suggested. Okay? And you're going to put it in just about a quarter size, just a little bit in your hand. And you're just going to start to wash your hair. Okay? And of course, you're going to have your water. You're going to add water, shampoo your hair. Then you're going to rinse it out. And then you're going to add the gel. And then after you add the gel, then you just make sure that you're rubbing it in there evenly. Make sure it's distributed evenly. Use all 5 fingers, like the way I was showing you the tackiness. And you're just going to start to just rub your hair. Rub your hair. Rub the gel through your hair. It could be a little bit. It could be a lot. You want to try to cover every area. It doesn't matter how much you put in there, but you still don't want to overkill because you still want your hair to dry. So you just put a little bit. Just make sure you feel it on any areas that your hair feels dry or like it's not nothing there. Just make sure you take the gel and just rub that one area to make sure that there's no areas on your hair that feel like it's a clump of nothing. It's just dry and nothing is there. Okay? This is when you're doing shampoo. One wash, throw the gel in, do this at nighttime, throw on that cap that I was telling you about, and go to bed. In the morning, when you wake up, you just take the cap off and you take your hands, put it back in your hair, and you just rub through your hair. Just rub through your hair to get it. It's going to look flat like a pancake. Your hair might almost look flat like a pancake, but it's okay. Do not be alarmed. Just go ahead and evenly rub your hands through your hair the way I showed you in previous videos, and just rub and get your hair, just break it up, break up that mini afro you got, okay? Then your hair should be good to go. You walk out the door, that is a wash and go. But you are doing your wash at nighttime, going to sleep. Your hair is going to be slightly wet, but the cap that you're putting on your hair is going to absorb all of that, so don't worry. That is if you're going to do it with the shampoo. Now, there's also a conditioner to the same family. And what you do is you wash your hair like you normally would. Then you rinse it out. Then you're not using a comb. You don't need to use a comb until you're going to condition your hair. Okay? You're going to after you rinse out your hair, you're going to put in the conditioner. You're going to part your hair through each section. Or you can just simply take the conditioner, rub it all through your hair, one quick time, one shot, boom, boom, boom. Make sure your hair, you feel the conditioner is going to just melt. And you'll be so happy about the way that it's just a little bit of conditioner and it just stretches everywhere. But just use a little bit of conditioner, rub your hair together, boom, boom, boom. Make sure it's all over. And then you want to, if that's the best time to comb through your hair, brush through your hair. I use a paddle brush and just brush through your hair. No raking. Just put the brush in and pull slightly. Light hits. Don't rip your hair, because with conditioner, there's no reason for your hair to rip unless you already had a knot in your hair. There's no reason now, after you rinse your hair, there's no reason to, you don't really want your hair to be straighter. If you want to keep the same way your hair was when it was wet, that's when you can comb through it. And I don't suggest that method because that's not the style that I'm going for. I'm going for a more kinkier look, so I don't disturb my pattern. What that means is you just take your hands and just rub your hands through your hair. Just rub your hands. Use your hands always, and just rub your hands. When you put the conditioner in, if you feel like you want the conditioner to be in your hair, you want to make sure all your hair is being reached at all points, then you can just take your conditioner, put it in your hair. After you comb through your hair or paddle brush through your hair, then you're going to rinse out the conditioner. Now, I do not advise, from what I know, I do not advise that you, after you do the shampoo and you do the conditioner, then you put the gel. Don't do that. If you try it at nighttime so you can see your results. The good thing about it is you really only have to wash your hair out one time to start over the process again. Just wash your hair one time. But once you put conditioner in your hair, it's better to wash your hair 2 more times. Not one time, 2 more times. 1 time is going to give you a medium pattern. You will not be happy. 2 times, wash out the conditioner, and then you after you wash out the conditioner the 2nd time, then you'll see that you do the same method, same wash method. Rinse out your hair 2 times, soap your hair 2 times, rinse out twice, and then add your gel. Do not, if you want this hairstyle, do not wash your hair 1 time after you do the conditioner. Wash it twice. You will see what I mean. You don't want to waste your time. So you wash once, condition once, wash twice, add gel. Put your cap on, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, finger your hair, and you'll see after you do a conditioning process, this is good. Now, do it 2 days in a row. If you're not a runner like me, for the time being, there's no reason to have to rewash your hair, and add gel every single day. All you do is you just put the cap on at nighttime when you go to bed, come home, put the cap on your head. If your hair's not sweaty, if your hair's not sticky, if your hair's not stinky, there's no reason to rewash it. Put the cap back on in the morning, take off your cap, finger your hair. Now, after you finger your hair, if you notice that your hair is a little bit dry, just add a light oil. Add a light oil. It could be an oil, not grease, not nothing gritty, not nothing that's going to take away from the texture. I will show you a picture of what you can use, what I noticed that you can use during your process. No matter what, your hair is going to still be wet in the morning, but not soaking wet. It's just under the roots. By the time you get outside on a summery day, your hair is going to be, under your hair is just going to be a slight wet, but it's going to dry, so you do not have to be alarmed. And then at that point, you can smell your hair, so you can see, oh, it's not stinky. She was right. Okay. And then also, you can do that every single day. There's no reason to re-add gel to disturb your process. You do not want to pull at your hair at that point too much. Do not pull at your hair too much thinking you're cute and thinking you're pretty, because you're going to disturb your pattern. You'll be tight, and then you have to wash your hair in the daytime, and then you have to allow for your hair to air dry in the daytime. You may not be happy with your results, but this is a nighttime wash, and this is the reason why they say you go in the morning. This is a wash and go. Wash and go. Do your hair at nighttime. Do these things at nighttime. In the daytime, you just finger your hair and go. It's going to look so cool, so fun, and you're out the door. You don't have to worry about anything. No flaking unless you put in some type of oil that maybe you did not use before. You do not have to put anything in your hair. Just get a light oily spray. Do not try to put any type of other products. This is not a product that you can mix with other products. The only oil that I have seen that has worked for this process is, and I will show you a picture because I'm driving and I want to explain some things, but I just want you to be able to visualize this, what I'm saying. Close your eyes and try to visualize it. And I think that's the easiest way until I can show you face to face. But try this at nighttime. If you do put other products with this after the next day, and you're trying to not go away from what I'm saying, you will not get the same results. You will start to see flaking. You will start to see grittiness. You will start to see all the things that you did not want to see. So if you just want to see something simple, something done really quickly, no flaking, no caking, do what I'm saying. Okay, there's other days that you can target conditioners. There's other days that you can target gel. There's other days when you can target deep conditioning. There's other days. But when you leave that conditioner in your hair, you're going to see gritty, cakey, nasty that you don't want in your hair. You're going to be upset. You're going to think I just turned you the wrong way. And I'm trying to tell you, gel, cap, go. Wash, gel, cap, sleep, wake up in the morning, take your shower regularly, take off your cap, go out the door after you finish fingering your hair. You'll love your results, and I just want you to like the video. If you want to send me an email, you can email me, first name ALISHAHURDLE369 at msn.com, or you can get me at gmail.com. And you can also hit me up. You'll find me. They call me Miss Mac. They call me Highly Local. You can definitely do a search. There's promotions. There's discounts out there. I definitely want you to benefit from some of the things that I've seen, that I've found for us. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will show you what oil has worked for me. You only apply this oil in the daytime. I'm still working on it at nighttime, but it says you can do it when the hair is wet. So if you really want to see the differential between the oil and the hair, I can definitely try that. But because this has been working for me so well, I don't even need it. I just add the oil in the morning because I don't get that I don't want to do too much. When you found something that works for you, you just keep it and you stick with it and you stay consistent, and then you don't have to worry about your hair, and that's just something that you can do under. So I will definitely let you know when I get my wig, show you what I've been doing with my hair under it. And it's just a simple nighttime thing when you just going out. You don't want to look crazy, but you definitely want to know that your hair is done in any emergency situation, whether it's somebody trying to fight you, they want to rip off your wig real quick and they just want to embarrass you. At least you know your hair is dead, so you can keep it pushing and doing everything else you need to do. I will see you later, and I will talk to you soon.